Good evening, good evening, good evening. It is the 28th of March, 2022, and we are playing Endwalker tonight. I'm glad you guys can join me. Thank you for sticking around for this intro. Definitely wanted to switch it up since we're diving back into Endwalker content. Really happy to see a bunch of you in here already. So don't be shy. Go ahead and sound off in the chat. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me just know if all of the sounds are coming in all right. I definitely need your help on all that. Also, I need to know where the hell I'm going because I'm totally lost now. I want to play 14. Yeah, Assassin. It's free. The first two expansions are free. A Realm Reborn and Heaven's Ward. If you got PlayStation or Steam, I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. The best Final Fantasy game ever made. No lie. I got my big ass thing of coffee here. I accidentally picked the scab on my head, so I'm kind of bloody. Already to it. I just finished Stormblood. No shit! Here I am, talking down. I didn't know you were also a person of culture. Hey, mate. You better be careful then. We are treading in spoiler territory. There's a lot of shit that has happened since Stormblood. Real shit. Ding. I need to get my samurai to 61 so I can go through the deep dungeon. I haven't cleared Pharaoh Sirius. I have cleared the Fractal Continuum. So first things first, we always got to pop something for the food, for the XP buff. And then I think we're Gucci. So since I'm a DPS, I'm not going to go head first into what they got going on. There you go. How come I'm not hearing this sound effects? Am I crazy? Oh, you know why? Fixed it. Wow. Nobody would have known. Ignore me, your boy's stupid. Ugh. So yeah, with my samurai, I hit the little glowy boys by hitting a certain combo. What job are you? This is samurai. DPS, physical DPS. Positionals are a thing, but I don't care. I don't care for positionals. So all three of them icons are lit up now because I did 3 specific rotations. And now, first I'm going to buff, then probably true north, and then I'm going to hit them with the built-up attack. So now I just got to build up my shinies again. So always starts with R2 circle. And then if I wanted to go and light up the moon, which is the, up in the sky, then I go the up way from right to left. If you see them procking off of each other like that. That's how I see it in my head when I'm reading this stuff. I'm Bard, so range DPS, so I know what you mean. Yep, I love my Bard. It's level 71 though. But I really likes what they did with Bard. Oh shit, drop my controller. I caught it with my feet though. So I gotta lean down and get it. Look, your boy's a mess right now. Do you see what's going on right here? Like I picked it I picked it myself, unfortunately, and now I have a little I'm bleeding on camera. It's like chip damage. It's gonna really do shit. Love me some Bard, but I think my main is my Pally. In Shadowbringers it was Gunbreaker, and Summoner is actually really good. So I love me some Summoner now. Alright, what are we doing here? Okay, so buff myself, go for the big attack, and now I can hit a spell that will allow me to just dial in the icons that I need without having to go through a rotation. That gets me the buff, which then gets me the big attack, and then bam. And then I have something that closes distance and something that backs you up. So there's some maneuverability too with Samurai. And the only reason Gunbreaker was my main and then Paladin was my main is because it's so easy to pop dungeons as a tank or a healer. And White Mage was my main in Stormblood. Imagine after running up these stairs 20 times. Wait a minute. Is this where we started? No. Jesus God, I ran the wrong way. How come nobody told me this? Look, I'm not okay. Send help. Not really. In Minecraft. Got me going off in wrong directions. I mean, so it really does give you a chance to like play cinematically if you wanted to. Aw, shit. This is perfect timing. Focus target. Lock it in. Alright, so I'm going to start dialing in some combos. It's going to light up my moon icon. It's going to probably do a big old attack by now. I'm going to make sure that I do something that will debuff that, if that makes sense. Oh, he's not doing it. He's just standing there. So I should be killing this thing, I think. For a little dash away. Oh, that was kind of slick. Alright, back to it. Alright, so I could pop off the buff now that will allow me to just hit everything. But it really didn't matter because he was just about to die. It would have been a waste. So I can save it for later. Lost again. Look, I feel like I've been through here. You guys, for real, I'm like dumb as hell. I killed that thing, right? Yeah. But I'm doubling back, right? Hey, okay. I was going the right way. I'll stun him. And then get some of my health back while I build up the attack for. I'm gonna just go pure north just for fun. Oh, and he's already dead. So, just like what I was trying to say before. That's why I did that. Because now I just blew true north and my buff. So it does more damage from behind. Okay, and now would be a good time for me to build up the shiny boys. Alright, get him, tank. Thank you. So I should be doing the star shiny boy buff. Big attack. Now I'll just dial him in, because the boy's gonna die. So unfortunately I blew that buff. So no, it shouldn't have done that. Got one more. Buff and attack. See, I would have forgotten about that key. Yo, everybody knows that this song is a bop too. Oh shit. What is this gel supposed to do after that? It's supposed to be like... Oh, it's supposed to go over one of these things. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm just killing him. Tank his thing. There we go. There we go. See? Brute force that bad boy. Gilgamesh Fight's one of the best tracks in my opinion. Fuck yeah. Battle on the Big Bridge. That's my fucking jam. One of the top boss battle songs for sure. And I've got a couple. But Final Fantasy XiII boss music definitely bops. 7, of course. Final Fantasy XiII 2 also had an excellent couple boss tracks. The entire Final Fantasy XiII 2 soundtrack was exceptionally good. Run away! Excuse me. Also, excellent. Excuse me, boss music. Mobius Final Fantasy. That entire soundtrack is also incredible. Hey. It's Mrs. Dudley. Hi, Mama. Thanks for stopping in. It really means a lot to see you in here. Pop the buff. Pop the big attack. Start all over again. Now I got the big boy to deal with. Maybe I should start worrying about the positionals. I do want to be hitting them for big old damage. Getting a lot of good loot too. Nice to see you too. I hope you like the place. Took a little bit of time to get it all working and put together. If you're on desktop, you can go to the About Me screen. It's like literally if you scroll down from the video, you'll see a soundboard and you can literally play about 30 different sounds if you wanted to be a part of the stream. Every time you chat, something pops up on the screen. And it's all dynamic. So you can say hello in the chat and everything pops off. Say good game, everything pops off. Each in their own different way. I think it's a lot of fun. What the hell was I doing? I forgot. I need to get that extra second to see which rotation I need to do. I really don't want to waste my big attack on that. But I will. Should be hitting the AoE effects actually. Ooh, that was pretty intense. Screw it. You're getting rocked. Yeah, now things are picking up. Samurai also has a good area of effect attack, but you cannot complete the entire rotation light bright thing. You have to go to the single target attack, which is crazy because this single target attack right here also, which is what you're working to. So I'm gonna build it up again, light up the top. Now it's rocking shit. So I only get 3 of them, and I screwed up the first one, so did it twice. Kind of whack, but wait for that. Come in. Proc. Proc. Yes. We got a choker. Okay. Let's go. Not gonna mess up this time. Up, down, and then I just used a really quick one, the 1-2. Buff and attack. I sure hope I know what I'm doing. Does this make sense? Understand where the tank goes. Not bad, right? Alright, so I think I can dial in these guys right here. I actually only started 14 like 2 months ago, and I'm happy with my bard. Fuck yes! I'm so glad to hear that. I don't even like MMOs for real. I play Lost Ark a little bit, and I used to play World of Warcraft, but not like religiously. But Final Fantasy XIV is maintained throughout an entire decade. It's the best representation of Final Fantasy I can think of. And I will fuck with every Final Fantasy game ever. Yes. Get the fuck out of my lobby. I'll drink to that. I still haven't dinged yet. Can I not make any more XP? Wait, let me see. Yeah. Alright, cleared them all. Except for Wanderer's Palace. But it's a 50 dungeon? Just because I'm a completionist. Hell yeah, I am. We'll die till I die, beat. You know how we do. We got rep all city. capitalism, am I right? Whoa. That was a lag. There's a specific reason why I'll go down with you. Here we go. Raising. So what I really should be doing is stunning one of these guys, so it's less work for my healer to do, but I'm just trying to kill shit. There was a YouTube video talking about Uematsu's process in making this song, and it was fascinating. Like, nothing was written in chronological order, there was just different parts. Oh shit, that was pretty cool. That was really cool. Down on these combos. There's only 2 of them, so I'm only going to use single target rotations. And burn down the targets one by one. This would be a good opportunity for me to understand the positional. I did the wrong rotation there, but are you in a guild? Do you know what a guild is? I'm in a guild. I never talk to them. I think the only reason I'm in this guild is because one of my buddies got me in there, but they don't play anymore. Still waters run deep. Coffee break. Yeah. That song goes fucking hard. Yeah, I'm guild with my 2 friends, and they're all I talk to. Ha! I'm on the fairy server, by the way. I think it says up in the corner. Oh shit, I gotta kill the sacred spear. I forgot. Oh god, I'm so dumb. This is the fucking one that I always die on. Now I remember. Yeah, it keeps fucking me. Pop off. I'm getting fucked all the way up. Nope, nope, nope. Wrong one. Wrong one. Idiot. Idiot. No. Damn it. That's alright though, because I completely forgot what I was supposed to be doing in the beginning of that fight. Those sacred things I need to kill, because they're just bopping me all over the place, and I need to avoid, I guess, when it's bulldozing. It's so difficult to do in this, the squadron missions. I'm on Brian Hinder. Yeah, no. Well, in the upcoming patch, they should have cross-world stuff going on. I've got like 3 other buddies that play, but they're on different servers. Alright, here we go. Am I the only one that's going to be attacking this? Okay. North. Big attack. Okay. Moon. Light up the moon. Alright, move out the way for that shit. I gotta move out the way. God damn it. It's still hitting me now. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. God damn it. It's that thing. Come on. Just burn his ass down. 3. Good. Fuck you. God damn it. That made me mad. Okay. I'm not letting the game control my emotions. That's cringe. And if there's one thing everybody knows me for, it's not being cringe. Oh no, our tank died. Raise his ass, please. I mean, it's kind of green in here, so I could see it. I could see it. Yo, what the fuck, dude? What are you doing? What you doing, my guy? Will this mean anything? I'm sure it means something to you. Maybe that's what I needed to do. We should probably kill this. Oof. In unrelated news, there are rumors floating around that no build Fortnite is going to stay. God, I hope so. That would be... that would just be great. It's brought people together in ways that I've never seen before. But there's a part of me that can't wait for it to come back, the building, because this shotgun meta, I do not like it. They are just brute forcing shotguns, and I feel like I'm constantly losing the people with shotguns. I should just get good. That's literally the answer to the problem. Get him off me, tank. Get him off me. There we go. So, like, if I'm playing with Kakao or someone that does not play Fortnite and has no desire to build, I was one of those people, so I understand. But I forced myself to do it. And then I realized that it's necessary. That's a necessary evil. Come on, tank. Get him. Get him. No, dummy. Come over here. Yes. Thank you. Nope, nope, nope. Shouldn't have done that one. I don't even know what the hell's going on with Fortnite. Today, I was just getting wrecked with Brandon earlier, and I can't explain it. All shotguns. Hey, here we go. Bit off more than I could chew. This is all kind of thematically fitting. We gotta set up a bomb in Minecraft. I'm only halfway through this. Wow. Am I going backwards? Okay, here we are. This game has me second guessing myself. Here we go. We're gonna beat the silly out of Slithy. Yep. Damage up. Let's go. Come on. We're gonna brute force this one. Oh shit, I'm about to die. Now we get to enjoy the ASMR sound. Final Fantasy XIV dungeon. Ugh. All of that was just not very good. Which way were we going? Question I keep asking. Wrong turn. God, what a dumbass. There we go. Now, even though it's just 2 of them, and I did an area of effect, it's only because I wanted to see where their health bars. So when you attack them, my health bar pops up with their aggro. Fucker. Motherfucker. Stun his ass. That was a lot. Stop that shit. Vasoconstrictor, what is that? Watch this be the thing I can't get past. Have I ever gotten this far? Alright, here we go. Probably won't win. But we're gonna try. 'Cause I ain't a fucking quitter. Get him out of the fucking thing, man. Oof. I don't like this at all. This sucks. What are we supposed to do? That sucks. What the fuck am I supposed to do? We're gonna brute force it again. Alright, we go. Again. Our tank is not gonna make it. Damn it, I didn't want to get out. Shouldn't have done that. Tank's gonna die. This is why I can't beat this stage. Auto run, baby. Easy. Oops. Auto ran in the wrong direction. Alright. This time it's for real. Excuse me. Wow. I don't know what to do. It ain't happening. I just don't know. Should I do level 60 quests? I mean, who really cares? I'm going to now. Where's my gunbreaker at? We're gonna do some quests now. Oh shit, he's 89. What the fuck am I doing? Empty-eyed dragon. The dragonling stares unblinkingly across the desolate landscape, his eyes glassy, enough that you cannot be certain she even remains in the Pale dragon. The dragon, like so many others, is mired in its own grief. You may draw his attention if you pet him gently, as that name suggested. Thy gentle caress, like unto the warmth of more joyous times. Thou art not of my kind. Why hast thou come? So he has not yet forgotten me. I pity him. At times I wonder if my love doeth pity me in return. In turn. All of us unchanging, unable to be reborn. Yet if naught else remains of us, we have memory. Thus do I remain beside my beloved, though a thousand quiet moments forever. Whispers falling silently drift on the wind. Thou believest I need not languish in silence. Perhaps thou art correct. My beloved was generous, noble, and took much joy in our skies. None is more deserving and proud than me. I have not the strength to leave it in this room, but perhaps in time. I thank thee for guiding me aright. This cannot be. Thou must have given her a dreadful fright, for her to freeze so, though she have never been fond of strangers. 'Tis clearer than ever that I must see her myself, if only I could be free from the watchful eyes of my consort. Not moments ago did I feel his gaze upon me, once so loving, yet now so bitterly cold. How he doeth patronize me. Thine eyes speak curiosity. My consort was much the same, in times past, ever desiring to know more. A pity he changed so. Nevertheless, he would surely divulge much if thou wert to speak of him. Thou needest only seek the least pleasant countenance here. It's you. How fareth my king? I don't know, dude. It's been a minute since I got your quest. I see. Thou art wiser than thou knowest. For our brother was once renowned for his verse. It would be an honor and a joy to hear his voice raised in song again. Perhaps when you next return, thou shalt hear it as well. I mean, I can hang out in this zone forever. It's so good. Stoic consort, let's go! Verily she was my beloved consort, but she is lost to me now. Thou sought her progeny, didst thou not? Then thou knowest as well as I, that dragonling was stripped of all she was by the machines. I recall the battle, the burst of heat and light, her smoldering form. I know not what occurred then, but when I returned to myself she was there, neither dead nor truly alive, as if imprisoned in her final moments by some cruel deity, and so she hath remained ever since. When she found us, my consort broke somewhere deep within. She seeth not beyond her child, though I do not imagine she seeth her true. And now she hath gone. Thou knowest whence 'twas inevitable. What? I found it, thank you. day's working. Tis strange, though no stranger than the rest, perhaps. Thou couldst not change their fates, yet in learning our tale, thou hast come to share my burden, and theirs as well. I thank thee. That dead sun now. Search for signs of life. We're just collecting things. Just like we always do. The land is barren as far as the eye can see. No life is to be found here. Dragon, I thought they were immortal. Doest thou wonder who lieth beneath this veil of ash? 'Twas with this worm at my side that I looked to the skies and saw thy Midgar Solmor departing for the great expanse. The machines were already upon us. He called to us, those of us who still lived, and begged us to follow him, that we might find another star and start anew. Alas, most rendered him a coward who lacked the fire to defend his home. When he left, 'twas with but his own eggs. The mightiest of the machines gave chase as he fled. Too many of my king's jeering approval. The coward had proven useful, they said. However, some few did wish to follow him. Midgar Solmor was wiser and more formidable than most, and this they believed. They knew he would forge a better fate than awaited us here. With that, they had not been halted by the ferocity of the machine's onslaught in the end. Thou hast my gratitude for coming so far to meet my old friend. Thy tale means more to us than thou shalt ever know. Return with me now to this place, and thou art doubtless eager to away from this ill-favored place. Yeah, this place is killing my vibe. Sad around here. looks like I can just do... Okay. Rock that. Doest thou return with glad tidings? Flowers, a joyous sight. Are there more whence these came? Didst thou find a thriving forest? Or resplendent field? 'Tis as I feared, to see it now. Canst thou even imagine how our star once teemed with life? How it flourished beneath the golden sun under a trio of moons, stars shining like gemstones in the night. My brethren and I love not more than the soil amidst the clouds of green, teaching our eager hatchlings the delights of the hunt. These flowers once grew upon the mountaintops there, high among the clouds. So small did they seem to us, their fruit better suited to feeding our star's tiniest creatures. We barely paid a single blossom any mind. Yet together, vibrant with the turn of the seasons, they were breathtaking. Would that I could return to appreciate the sight as we should have then. I had nearly forgotten what this world once was, though it may never be so again. Thou hast my gratitude for returning me to these precious memories. Thou hast rendered solace unto us, when we had naught but sorrow. I thank thee. Thy countenance speaketh volumes, I thank thee. Metal demons struck without warning, beautiful, pitiless as falling stars. We fought, yes, yet for all of our savagery, we failed to protect the young. What few survived emerged from their eggs disfigured and screaming. Would that fate had taken a different course, we might have welcomed them to this world together and guided them until a beautiful future. So the young have found their place elsewhere. Our kind shall live on. I'm gladdened to hear not all was in vain. May thy path lead thee true, traveler. Look at all this. Look at all this. All right, stand by. Very rude of me. I'm chewing in your ear. Sorry about that. Very rude of me. Ah, yes, my bad. Fucking muted this dumb shit, because I'm a dumb shit. Fleshy one, come hither. I have a task of some import I would entrust to you. Sorry, can't talk. Space Ghost thing. Task Space Ghost thing. Can't forget my tank stance. Yes! Here we fucking go. I've never been so happy. Turn this bitch up. I'm so happy. Oh yeah, we got Sage in here. fucking am. I'm a gunbreaker, bitch. Fuck out of my lobby. The primals really outdid themselves with this one. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch it up. But now, these guys, I can just go bop, right, bop, bop. Oh, what's happening here? Hold up. My internet got caught lacking. Oh, I love my gunbreaker, dude. Remind me why I mained it. I think I can. Okay, I think I got something. This guy start needing something now. Fuck it. Good like that. Because I double tap R2 right now to get my area of effect done. But doing alright with this. I'm used to it. A lot of shit going. Excuse me. Everybody ready? Let's go. Yeah, so I don't need Wicked Town or Savage Fall on my shit. Ah, shit. Wow, I'm done. Totally forgot about all this. Yes, that makes it a lot easier now. Okay. Figured out how I can work around this. Wow, I should have been dead. I really should have been dead. I keep doing it. I keep doing it. Ain't nothing gonna stop me from acting like an asshole. This was messy as shit. This was, I'm not my proudest moment. I don't even want it, but I do. Crazy. Fucking idiot. God damn it. What a dumbass bitch you are. All I'm trying to do is just rearrange my toolbars for a second. But I'm an idiot. I don't work well under pressure. Should have stuck with what I knew. I love Gunbreaker so much. I'm cracked. Absolutely cracked right now. One crack. Not really. This is insane. Can you tell me what's going on here? Oh, and we have a Reaper in here? Oh, nice. We're all just beating ass. Excuse me. There we go. Using our brains. get, folks. Look at that. Look at that damage. Popping off. A lot of damage. I'll take these moves. Oh shit. Big area of effect. Oh shit. Two. Three. Hello? Yeah. crazy. Good game. Eat that. Good game. Thank you for group. I need to fix this.
Whispers falling silently drift on the wind, but I hear you on a journey. Now a memory fading from sight, but I see you unbroken. Promises we made so long ago. You're still here, unspoken. Requiem for a river of tears.
I think that's it. That's the way to go.
Flowing, winding toward eternal sea. And yet our hope remains, guiding, lighting the way. No time for morning rises on a land reborn from the ashes. Leave the heavens to sunset, blood red skies tranquil after the storm. Blessed shadow turning, wending, always night follows day. The sun will shine again.
All right, let's keep it going.
Walk on, never look back. Through you we live, tales of love,
Damn. cool big boys. Wow, that was sick. I can't do what I wanted to do. There's a Stormblood dungeon there for you. Alright, we gotta get our shit together. This ain't gonna be it. This ain't it. Wow, what's going on here? What do you think this is? More lag, what the fuck? Not cool. are now epic friends. There you go. Well, the loot was more important than my, Oh, I can keep going. God. I don't remember any of this. Me. Okay. Whatever that is. Don't celebrate. Oh wow. I should have known better. That's what I get for leaning back. Oh, I should have been paying attention. Shit. So here's a Stormblood dungeon and boss video. Like that. Yes, I'm eating sriracha dust. Boys getting close to 81. Hold up, 1 second.
Whispers falling silently drift on the wind, but I hear you on a journey. Now a memory fading from sight, but I see promises we made so long ago. You're still
Look at that sad space ghost. Fleshy one. Oh yeah, I read this one before. To what end they wait there, I do not know. What I do know is that if they do not return to us, their spirit will eventually unravel, leaving them nothing but a wandering entity like those on the outside. And so, I would ask you to summon them back to our abode before they are consigned to such a fate. Can you do this for me? Leave it to me. I am much obliged. Simply make for the gate and call out for my friend. But I suggest a variant of the traditional Ia beckoning. Allow me to demonstrate. Ahem. Look at those rosy cheeks and that sharp silhouette. While our own decision to discard our corporeal forms was of course an enlightened one at the time, I must confess there are some times where I fondly think back on the days when I, too, was a tangible being. Oh, what would I not give to don proper fleshy remnants once more before I pass into the void. To that end, I've been exploring the possibility of inhabiting another physical form, but I fear there is a rub. For you see, I cannot for the life of me recall what my true form once was. I blame it on the execrable, and excruciating flow of time. Alas, I doubt I could even manipulate a body now if I wanted to. Mayhaps you might indulge me with a serviceable demonstration. Your elongated appendages would greatly contrast with our current gaseous composition. But I wonder if your general sense of mobility was similar to that of our original physical free senses. So let us see it then. Humor me with a display of sheer joy. All that just for me to hit the joy emote? Okay. If I can find it. Wow. Intriguing. You discharge a great sound from your phonatory appendage and make these rather suggestive gestures, quite different from how we express delight with subtle telepathy. Now, I would like to replicate the movements in preparation for the next time I meet an innocent and amicable traveler like yourself. Ahem. Allow me to try. In the process, I may gain some insight as to whether our erstwhile bodies once moved in a similar manner. Seems I cannot fully mimic the vocalizations you produce, nor can I garner enough momentum against the air to move my body as quickly. Let me try a different approach. I feel as though I had a comparable frame, especially those tentacle-esque appendages dangling from your sides. What did you call them again? Hands, was it? Anyhow, I am curious as to the degree of velocity you can generate with said appendages. Should you be agreeable, I would like you to swing those hands with a great speed and strike me with as much force as you can muster. What? Slap his ass. Went all Will Smith on his ass. Oh, I slapped the air. The air. My word, the impact of that strike was so considerable that I felt it to the very depths of my soul. I can only hope there were no feelings of genuine hatred or indignation behind it. But alas, it is no use. Even your most energetic motions seem insufficient to jog my memory. Perhaps our physical frames were not so analogous. What? Moving on, if that's the case, I would like to make one more request of you. Have you ventured into the many different places and met many different... You have ventured to many different places and met many different life forms. Have you not? Among the many creatures you have met, is there not one that possessed a similar form to that which you might surmise we once did? Fascinating, it's a bit difficult to picture. Mayhap you can hold an image of them in your mind's eye for me. I shall read it in attempt of metamorphosis. Ah. Well, they are somewhat rotund, and with ocular faculties of a comparable size. Allow me perform a locomotive experiment with this body shape. Very well then. First, a gesture of joy, then a vivacious slap to the face. Oh dear. I see that the clammy appendages besides this creature's phonatory apparatus are distinct from the hands that you possess. And somehow I feel the urge to utilize them despite their absence. And then what? What was all that for? Given that my immediate synaptic responses were misaligned, it would seem that the erstwhile forms of we Ia are unfortunately rather dissimilar from your Piscine friends. I apologize for the needless detour. At least they tell you straight up. This was all a waste of time. How bothersome it is to be unable to assimilate with the frame of another creature for lack of memory. It would seem that regaining our physical forms will be even more challenging a task than we originally suspected. While today's experiment has ended in failure, I appreciate the stimulation you have provided me. Take this as compensation for your efforts. Yes, the mind is a fickle thing. I only hope that I will recall what I once looked like while I still possess my mental faculties. Didn't I do this before? What the fuck is going on here? Kinda confused. I could have sworn. It's probably something in my own dumb head. The yearning Ia appears to be gazing at you intently. Greetings, unfamiliar life form. Being that you bear a corporeal form, as surely as I, as you can see, do not, perhaps you might offer me a way out of my predicament. You see, I've been attempting to fashion a vessel that may house our weary souls, sadly, with no model to work from. I am ashamed to admit my experiments have failed, and rather spectacularly at that. I know I've done all this before. You may have noticed the byproducts of my failed labors as they now wander aimlessly and pathetically about these environs. I had intended to clean up this mess myself, but the task might prove difficult for a formless being such as myself. Might you put the pitiful creatures out of their misery in my stead? Yes, I've done this before. I thank you, curious one. If you might also retrieve for me their internal cores in the process, I dare say it would be of great benefit to me in the future experiments. In any event, I eagerly await word of your inevitable successes. I've done this before. No fucking way. Okay, okay. All that was really good. I like it. My procs are all off. What's going on? Bow shock missed. Oh shit. Wow, that was close. Cool.
Whispers falling silently drift on the wind, but I hear you on a journey. Now a memory fading from sight, but I see you unbroken. Promises we made so long ago.
Maybe it's not Captain. Is that a beckoning I hear? The timbre of your cooling sounded rather dull. Anyhow, if it is you I seek, you will find me to the north of where you stand. Are you the one who summoned me? No wonder your voice sounded so strange, with that fleshy body of yours. I had not seen your kind before. Might you have come here from afar? I see. Then you must feel very privileged to have stumbled upon us. This gate here serves as the ingress to our bastion of enlightenment. All who come from afar to seek such knowledge must pass through. I had stood here for so long, expecting a visitor. Perhaps it is you for whom I have waited. I could see myself ready to greet someone from another world. But why do you come to us now, in this moment? And why from the village? not toward. Oh, did they now? That is an unexpected development. In any event, I was waiting for someone, and that someone has come. There's no need to wait further. Let be assured that I shall return anon. Okay. What does that mean? Oh, hello, forgive me. I am distracted. One would think we would have evolved beyond fear, knowing what we do, but I must confess that I am rather frightened at the prospect of losing who I am. Not in a physical sense, of course. As we Ia have transcended our corporeal forms, we do, however, feel the gradual corrosion of our mind, our memories, that which makes us, so to speak. There are ways, however, to slow this inevitable process. One such method is to come into contact with another and confirm with each other our defining qualities. Therein lies my dilemma. For you see, a friend most dear to me is missing, and I fear their absence will only quicken their own passing into nothingness. It would mean much to me if you could help me find them, so they be so far gone as to meet you with hostility. Simply subdue them and return them to me. Here, you can use this to bind their essence to a retrievable form. There may yet be hope. They enjoy taking contemplative strolls at a once scenic spot on the opposite edge of this landmass. Even their memories fade. It is likely they might drift in that direction. Kind of crazy all this shit going on in here, right? I could have sworn I've done it all before. Could have sworn. Words cannot express my gratitude to you, traveler, as it is thanks to you that I can now remember the wonderfully unpleasant pangs of anger, which is truly a blessing. And since you are here, allow me to ask you a question. Have you perhaps come across an Ia at the very edge of the land, gazing vacantly into the great beyond? I would like them to join me for dinner, if I may trouble you to ask. Still no response. I wonder if they had already scattered to the wind. That would be ever so unfortunate, you see. My, what a large cranial dome you have, and impeccable timing. My esteemed colleague often holds council at their home here, but they have not emerged in quite some time. Perhaps you can pay a visit and see what the trouble may be. What am I supposed to be doing here? Leave me. There's nothing left. The anguished groans of the Ia are resonating in their head. Tell the anxious Ia that you are able to find remnants of their friends' thoughts. Okay. I see. If they mean to melodramatically evanescence into the abyss in the comfort of their own home, then I ought to respect their wishes. And yet, I feel the need to be selfish and keep them here to confabulate further on such views. Yes, I shall have to talk them out of it. For that, I shall need your help once more. A large-headed but wholly capable stranger. Could you fetch me a neurological sinew from another one? You should find them wandering about the wellspring of regret.
falling silently drift on the wind. But I hear you on a journey. Now a memory fading from sight. But I see you unbroken. Promises we made so long ago. You're still
Oh.
spoken.
Ooh, that's right.
No time for morning rises.
Psychosuppressive rope. Wow. Weird. Another one. Why do I keep missing?
And his name is John C.
Jesus Christ! Scared the shit out of me, God. God damn it, Pete. I feel like I almost had a stroke. Well played, Peen. Well played. I'm up now. I was vibing. I was immersed as fuck.
Falling silently drift on the wind.
Excuse me.
On a journey. Now a memory fading from sight. But I see you unbroken.
Yes. What do you want of me, stranger? Food. What is this food you speak? Oh. Yes, I do believe I am beginning to remember. Victuals, sustenance. That said, your unusual appearance suggests to me that our concepts of what constitute a meal differ greatly. Pray tell, do you enjoy the act of eating? It tastes good? Also, thank you for the emotes, spinning pat head, Millie emotes. And Kappa. Intriguing. What precisely constitutes something tasting good? I surmise this means that it invokes feelings of pleasure within you. I too wish I could experience this concept of taste for myself. Sadly, in my current state, such things are not possible. But perhaps you might briefly lend me your corporeal form for the experience. I promise that I will give it back once my curiosity is sated. No. Well, you cannot blame me for asking, but it is no matter. I shall take it by force. Oh boy. Yo, I'm gonna have to bust up this space ghost up. Fuck out of my lobby. Well, do the unwitting products of my labors suffer no more, and have you brought back their cores to me? If so, return them to me. Yes, these are without a doubt the cores that form the doleful hearts of my kind. While I am disheartened to see my efforts end in this way, I can only learn what I can from my failures. That my future experimentations might give rise to a satisfactory vessel. In any event, it has been quite some time since we have encountered any entities with even a modicum of intelligence, as you seem to possess. I dare say our conversations have provided us with a sliver of simulation that has eluded us for ages. I am grateful for your assistance in more ways than one. I do hope the day will come when we can one day meet each other. How might you say it? In the flesh. Huh. I am pleased to inform you that our friend has returned, and our debates are more amusing for it. It seems I was wise to enlist the help of an outsider. As you may be aware, this settlement was originally conceived as a place where we might explore, and one day solve, the mysteries of our universe. Many Ea made the pilgrimage here to contribute this great cause, of how little we knew. As such, it is not uncommon for someone to wait at the gates for a guest. Tradition, really. However, my friend, for whatever their reasons, waited overly long. So long that their spirit remembers the act itself, but they have no memory of who they wish to meet there. Now that you have come for them, they feel like they have fulfilled what they had set out to do. They have been set free from the lingering thoughts that bound them. At any rate, I'm grateful to you for returning my friend to our ranks. Here, I would offer this as a token of thanks. Yeah, they got Gil at the end of the universe, apparently. Furthermore, I am relieved that you were able to make the beckoning call in the right tone. If you had cooed instead of cooed, it would have been equivalent to telling them that their mind was was as empty as a hollow crater, and I doubt they would have been amused. Interesting. I've searched throughout the abode, but my companion is nowhere to be found. I wonder if it's too late. The poor thing, to think they were so far gone. Still, I am glad you were able to find them. This will now allow me to absorb what remains of their mind into my own. There is no cause for alarm. The procedure should have negligible effect on my faculties. If my friend can no longer recognize me, I have no choice but to become host for the memories they themselves can no longer recall. Interesting. These visions, yes, these are my friends' memories. They've grown faint with the loss of their owner's identity, but they have not yet dissipated completely. And what's this? Yes, they still have memories of me. Dim as they are, they now serve to remind me of who I myself once was. And yet, as the memories come together, the identity that is that name begins to flicker and waver. Yes, I must speak the final words that will become my epithet while I am able. Fortunately, there is someone here who will remember them for me. Yeah, you. In my final moments, I must define myself. I would call myself a realist. Others would call me a coward. Which am I to believe as I become one with the void? And in the end, does it matter? Yes, that should do. That said, I feel most peculiar. I am not of one mind now, but two. In truth, I'm not even sure whose words I recited were my own. All I know is that these words reflect the me that exists now, for I, standing before you, did recite them. And even if one day my identity should dissipate, these words will remain with you as a vestige of what I once was. That is of some comfort to me, for no one should be forgotten, even if they forget themselves. I hope your own memories will live on within you, and within those who have shared this existence with you. It's a lot of heavy, big thinking going on in this. And I'll just turn away and look at this piece of rock.
Whispers falling silently drift on the wind, but I hear you are journey. Now a memory fading from sight, but I see you unbroken. Promises we made so long ago. You're still here, unspoken. Requiem for a river of tears.
You have returned, and yet you wear a troubled expression. Did something amiss happen out there on your travels? Oh dear. To think their mind had already deteriorated to such an extent. I knew their mental decline had progressed, and I had been worried they would eventually go mad and drift away. I hoped the memories of a good meal could bring them back to us, but to attempt to rob somebody of their physical form like that, it would seem they were already well beyond my reach. I'm quite sorry for having forced you into such an uncomfortable position, as well as the unceremonious way in which you were treated by one of our own. Here, pray accept this as a token of my most sincere apologies. It's no use. The walls of their humble abode are far too thick for my telepathy to penetrate. Did you bring me the sinew? Sinew? Perfect. This zigzagging fibrous cord is exactly what I need to amplify my empathy. These do extinguish quickly, but it should be enough for me to rile my friend with some provocative persiflage. Persiflage? A moment, please. My mind still smarts. Your worn out gape was bad enough, but did it have to shock me as well? I had entirely forgotten that. Despite coming from a dumb beast, the neurological sinew from the other one would still transmit its last jolting thought, the killing blow you dealt it. Yes, well, it was enough to traumatize me back onto this plane. That much is certain. I think I shall take a stroll around the plaza to rid myself of that unpleasant sensation. Good day. I said good day. My friend always was a bit melodramatic in their conduct, but I do believe I will have to keep a closer eye on them from now on. Aside from their close call with dispersion, they're showing other signs that they are losing their faculties. We have a friendship that spans millennia, and they stand to wait a little bit longer until the void takes us all. But it would be dreadfully boring without their curt, fatalistic commentary. That being said, I shall make for the plazas as well. If they somehow manage to careen towards the etruliation tank, I shall be very irritated. Oh, but I do very much appreciate your assistance. I do not have much to offer, but I hope this shall suffice. Thank you for saving my friend's life. Snow White dies, Black die. Black die peace. That was nice of that ghost. Alright, I think I did all the quests here. Justice.
Whispers falling silently drift on the wind, but I hear
Wow. Definitely been a while. Alright, far from free. 85. So, my pally or my summoner or my scholar. Really like my summoner. So. Wait a minute. Who's that for? Is it for paladins? Excuse me. No. Is it for a scholar? Yo, what the fuck? Look at that. Never be able to do that in the original game. That's cool as fuck. Blasphemy Hunter. Healer. There we go. We were told you were on your way, but this is even quicker than expected. I'll tell Commander Aldolin you've arrived. One moment, please. Glad you could join us. It's Raban. Sup? Now that the far greater crisis has been resolved, we may and must turn our undivided attention to the matters of smaller but no less deadly scale. I'd like nothing more than to hear about your recent adventures, but I'm afraid such pleasantries will have to wait. As our man in Thavnir will have told you, a blasphemy is loose in Alamigo. When it first appeared, the city guard were able to get most of the bystanders to safety, and for a mercy, those caught in the chaos only suffered minor injuries. But the fiend managed to escape and has not been seen since. We must find it, and soon. For as long as it remains at large, every man, woman, and child is at risk. Peen, thank you. For scaring the shit out of me again. As was the case in Thavnir, the blasphemy's very existence seemed to spur the creation of lesser beasts. The longer it is allowed to roam free, the more tragedy our people will suffer. Yo! Buddies in the chat, what is up, Marks? Big old titties for big old bitties. What's good, man? Good to see you. Are you certain it's a blasphemy, or did anyone see the change take place? Look, I'm glowing. I'm pretty decked out and drip right now. I was about to go to bed, but I guess a little degen here for a bit. I guess I'll degen. What's a degen? What's a degen? There are several eyewitnesses who gave the same account. A man walking through the Alamigan quarter fell to his knees all of a sudden, and a moment later transformed into the monstrosity that we now pursue. I got my fucking Almani Warbear from Za tonight. Let's fucking go. What the hell is that? But awesome. Degenerate, you degenerate fuck. Ooh. Yikes. Yeah, yikes. Big ol' yikes key. Peep it. I do emotes now. I make emotes. Peep these emotes. I made them all. It's a mount that drops on a timed run. 1 for 10 people. Oh, this is a Warcraft thing, I bet. And I won. Okay. I see you. But beyond the fact he was a young Highlander, we know next to nothing about him. Even the descriptions of his appearance are too vague to help identify the lad, and we have no clues as to his name or his background. Yup, Bear Gang. Oh, we got Furry in the chat. Bitch better have my honey. Beer Bear Gang, gang, gang. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Out of this world, Marks. For all we know, he may not have been born in Alamigo. Might have been the son of refugees come to visit. There are other possibilities we're investigating though.
Surprise, motherfucker.
What? That said, I doubt his circumstances are unique. Blasphemies and beasts are born when men are overcome by despair, and whatever drove them to turn likely could have done the same to another. Therefore, if we are to prevent future tragedies, it is imperative that we identify and address the underlying cause. Until we do, we have no choice but to deal with the afflicted the only way we know how, by granting them a quick death. Bah! One across the face, Will Smith style. For now, I would have you join the hunt to keep my men from falling prey to these creatures. Are you up to it? Yeah. Bro, don't play Lost Ark. Too much reading for you. No. I will never read Lost Ark. I tried, and it will not. No. Final Fantasy XIV is my limit. And as chance would have it, we have just received word that a number of beasts were spotted on the outskirts of Allah. Okay, look. What the fuck do you think this Ganaha? This game is filled with such floral patterns of words and vowels and letters. Alagarahara. Can't do it. The troops, but reading it out loud helps me enunciate better, and also, I think keeps me sharp. The troops stationed here have. See, look at that. I can't even do regular words right. How do they expect me to do all these fancy ass words? Don't flag me, FBI, please. Yeah, just delete that internet history. You'll be fine. Sharp as a blunt end stick or a blunt. Excuse me. The troop stationed there have already put them down, but were wounded in the process. First and foremost, they need medical attention, and that's where you come in. I'll meet you there. Yeah, because I'm a healer. I get it. It's my healer. It's my healer quest. Let us pray to the marijuanas. Alright, so I'm supposed to be going to the peaks, maybe? Maybe? Yes. Going to Alagrahana. Fast travel with some fast ass PS5 loading. Yes. God, that makes me feel so good. That makes me feel really, really good. Not gonna lie, this game's ambient music is dope. Bro, this is the greatest soundtrack in the Final Fantasy game ever. Though the soldiers were unable to lead the beasts away from the village and culled a lot of them, victory did not come easily. It's times like these that our lack of healers is most sorely felt. I dare say they've yet to receive any treatment at all, to see their wounds while I survey the area for any stragglers that may have escaped. I've never played a Final Fantasy. Oh shit, get the... What the... Those are fighting. Final Fantasy XIV is the best Final Fantasy of all the games. I said it. I meant it. It's also in the Guinness Book of World Records for the largest video game soundtrack literally hundreds of treks across a decade's worth of this game. Once I've completed my patrol, I'll head to the village to gather eyewitness reports. Look for me there after. We're gonna heal the shit out you. Yeah. Gods be good! I feel reborn! Hold on. You're me, aren't you? Yes. I can't believe it. You're the one who inspired me to join the resistance in the first place, and now you've come to save me in my hour of need. I'll never forget this. Thank you. Thank you. Heal your ass. I saw them change right before my eyes. Those weren't monsters I killed, but innocent men. I'm always sad about it. But it had to be done. There were others we had to protect. And thanks to you, I can continue to do just that. Once I've made my way back, I'll give a full account. The families, they'll understand. Okay, let's see here. Get the fuck out my stream lobby. Okay, random, but have you listened to the 10th anniversary Skyrim soundtrack? They did it with the full UK orchestra or whatever country. I bet there's an orchestra version of this too. There is. Okay, so one, I hate to say it. My extent of Skyrim, of my knowledge of Skyrim, is the memes. The cart waking up in the cart, and then Thomas the Dank Engine is the dragon. And the arrow to the knee. The Skyrim one is fire. Full chorus too. Listen to it. I do know the battle theme because of the meme. And yes, they do have theatrical, orchestrated versions of these types of songs. A lot of Final Fantasy soundtracks have that. They'll have an orchestra version of their shit. And it's a lot. Across all the Final Fantasy, actually. But I do know, like, the Skyrim battle theme. I'm posting links, spam me. Go for it. I don't give a shit. Blast that. Will it get me on TOS? Doubt it. Full orchestra and chorus. I bet you this will hit TOS. Who's gonna sue? Skyrim will? Bethesda will? Yeah, that's pretty dope. I know specifically I can chop it up into 30-second intervals just to be safe. I'll listen to that off stream, but now I got it in my history. Every time I put my streams from Twitch on YouTube, it gets hit. Yeah, let's go after the guy with the one viewer on Final Fantasy XIV. I'm telling you, they will go back and find shit, and they'll get you. I've seen so many. I watch a lot of like YouTube drama stuff. Like I watch like a DSP Gaming hate watch stuff and Boogie stuff, Keemstar stuff. I don't want to get caught up in any of that mess. I've also spoken with several people who witnessed the moment of their transformation, though the ordeal has understandably left them rather shaken. It's gotta be less than 30 seconds. That's how sound bites work. I think that's like the safe spot, the 30 seconds, and then you can say fair use because you can talk about it. Like some people that I watch on Twitch will straight up watch the news, but have to break it up into little portions, little pieces. So they'll stop the video and then go, okay, they're talking about this, they're talking about that. This is my reaction. just like you between the sheets. No, it ain't. Ain't nothing like that. I cry constantly in the dark. I hear you've been through a fair few ordeals yourself. Yeah. Hold up, Kappa. As for me, I've been kept busy with this and that, like getting the hang of this wheelchair. Oh, I forgot my dude. It's Ray. Ray's chilling in the game. Obviously, it has its limitations, but it gets me where I need to go. I've been working on this new organization as well, which is what brought me here. But no sooner had I arrived than those locals turned. It's Dr. Xavier in this bitch. Yeah, 20 seconds to do it, 10 seconds to cuddle yourself to sleep. 20 seconds, give me too much credit there. I heard you were there when it happened. What can you tell us? The ones who underwent the change are the very people we're trying to help. It's simple. You don't make them freak out and they don't turn. And then you don't have to kill them. Perhaps I should explain from the beginning. The meeting's lease held in the Royal Palace marked the turning point for all of Garabania. It spurred us to open a dialogue with peoples and communities we otherwise would have shunned. But there's still so many problems to be addressed and countless souls struggling to build new lives for themselves. I've decided to form a volunteer group, the Silver Griffins. Our main concern is the welfare of Alamegans who sided with the Empire, for whatever reason, and helping them find their place in society. In particular, the surviving families of the... How would I say this? Crania Lupi? What's your class? I'm playing a gunbreaker right now. Just so I can get the XP off of the quests. I was leveling up my samurai, but I got tired of that. I wanted to do some story beats. But I thought you despised the skulls. You've changed your tune. It's both the same thing. Doesn't matter, I'm a mute anyway. Make no mistake, I've not forgiven them. I don't have that in me, and I doubt I ever will. But the memory of that day in the palace of Fordola asking to be locked up again after saving us all, it stayed with me. Got me to thinking about why Nshidi other youths would commit such atrocities. Why'd they swear to serve the Empire? And the answer was simple. Because they'd seen what we've seen and suffered much the same. In a hell where all were condemned, they chose to betray one brother to save another. That's how the Garleans win, not by breaking you, but by making you break yourself. By making the choice the right one for a man at the end of his tether. Healing only begins with liberation, and some scars never will regardless. What? Okay, I'm reading it weird. Those who've returned from foreign lands may have difficulty carving out a living here, but the ones who pledge allegiance to Garlemald. This is not the Alamigo we've dreamed of, but after 20 years of misery, I will not see it all thrown away because we can't come to terms with the past. That's why I formed the Silver Griffins, to see that no one is cast aside. Oh dang, you look like a mage kinda. I don't know what the classes are though. Okay, hold on. This one that I'm playing right now, because you could change classes, is a summoner. It's a cause I support, and that's what brought me here today. I've been acting as a mediator. And in the short time he's been with us, he's proven himself a natural. But despite our early successes, the families of the Skulls continue to refuse our help. I think where this is leading. They're the ones who turned, yes. Okay, that makes sense. Looks like a caster. Yes, that's exactly what a summoner is. It summons different espers or summons, familiars, and they all have their own elemental thing. Almost like a warlock on World of Warcraft. They summon demons. Yes! I used to rock with a warlock, I think, in Warcraft. And then before that, in EverQuest, when I played that, Eurydites were the same thing. Was a good version of that summoner class. It comes as no surprise there can... Oh, okay, it's just going to skip, okay. I think I might know why they're turning us away. It's a sensitive matter, though, so let's go somewhere we won't be overheard. Warlocks are big dick DPS now. I play a Shadow Priest and buff the shit out of them. Kinda dope. Is that where you drop the totems, or is that clerics? Where you turn into a bear. It's about one of the men who turned. I saw his memories with the echo. I'll not pretend I understand it, but tell us what you learned. I only caught a glimpse, but it was enough. But that was enough. It was during the occupation, a man raising his son. Only the two of them, but they were a family. To keep his boy clothed and fed, he chose to side with the Empire. He knew what the others would say, but he did it anyway. That's a shaman. I have debuffs that make them do 10% and 5% more shadow damage, which is all of their damage. Yes. Yes. So, it's been a minute. Can all races play all classes now, or all jobs? Or is that strictly a horde versus alliance thing? Horde and alliance were the two things. Then restore everyone's mana and health while I do damage. Yes, that sounds like Sage. Sage in this game does that. You cast a spell on it, and then all the damage that you do to it will go to healing the tank that you've paired up with. No, I'm playing Classic. They just added Shamans to Alliance and Paladin to Horde. Yikes! Yeah, it's a big yikes for me. I like being able to switch in between all the jobs. Like, I got tired of playing a tank, so I decided to play a caster. Kind of like Lost Ark. And so he was branded a traitor. Every day his son listened to the jeering, the insults. But there was nothing he could do. He came of age. He joined the Skulls in hopes it would make life easier for his father. He never dared to question his orders, no matter how depraved. Yikes. So everything is available, but not for all races. Okay. Thank you, Marks, for the Gilbergs emotes in the chat, popping all over the screen. Friendly reminder, Gilberg is hilarious. And another friendly reminder that I trained under Gilberg. Oh, now you got to re-level a character for every class, for sure. Some people love alts. I'm good with one. Oh my god. Yeah, I like how Final Fantasy XIV will allow you to play every class, no matter what. Father died in the revolution, but not before killing his own countrymen. His father wept not for the betrayer and the murderer, but for the man he could have been. He blamed it all on himself, right up till the change took him. Yeah, that's right. There's going to be a lot of this. People are going to be sad and upset, and they're going to turn into monsters. That's
And his name is John C.
Jesus God. I can only pray he and his boy had finally found the peace they were denied in life. Jesus fuck. One more for good measure. Have a good night, my bro. Peen, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for scaring the shit out of me, keeping me awake. I know I love that. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, Peen was hanging out, fucking scaring the shit out of me. The sins of their kin weigh heavy on them. They think themselves undeserving of our compassion. I'm going to shout out Peen real quick. Let me see if that works. Oh, there you go. Look at that. If they carry on like that, they'll turn into beasts. We've got to help them before it's too late. Growing up half Garlean in Alamigo, I know how it feels to be shunned and hated, to hate myself. But so long as we give ourselves and others a chance, we can change for the better. And now I might not be as clever or eloquent as someone like Alphinaud. I know I can make a difference. I might not be quite the swordsman I used to be, but I'm still a fighter at heart, and I owe it to Abba and Ali Louis to make most of this life so long as I've got it. We Silver Griffins will give our all to see that no more beasts or blasphemies ravage Gilbania again. So, Commander Adolin, do we have your approval to continue our work? Of course, there is no enemy more formidable than despair, and I'd be a fool to refuse your help. That even a single one of our people have succumbed to this transformation is proof of our failure to protect them. Therefore, I shall pledge the Silver Griffins my unconditional support. Together we will prevail. Now that we have Etros on hand to aid the troops, I believe we are ready to face any beasts we encounter. Though I fear it is only a matter of time before others appear, I ask that you lend the Silver Griffins your assistance in the meantime. Very good. For now, let us return to the city. Alright, and now what? Those who harbor guilt do so not because they are weak of heart, but because they have failed to meet the demands they make of themselves. 'Twas the same for me when I believed that my failures had led to the Sultana's assassination. The despair and self-loathing were indescribable. I was fortunate that you and the other scions came to my rescue, that I had friends who convinced me that I was more than the sum of my worst mistakes. Now we must do the same for the people of Alamigo. We must help them to heal and to find strength to, if not forgive, then come to terms with who we were, so that we can look to who we can be, who we should aspire to be. This is precisely why the work of the Silver Griffins is so vital. Though our problems are not new, wow, the emergence of this deadly phenomenon means we cannot afford to delay addressing them any longer. We will be better for it ultimately. Once we've decided a course of action, you'll be the first to know. Until then, may Ralgar watch over and keep you. Whatever. We were hoping you'd stop by. I'll show you to the commander out here at once. You're a welcome sight as always, Captain. Aye, and a lot has happened since we last spoke. The Silver Griffins... We Silver Griffins have been keeping busy. As have I and my men, but I'm afraid we have little to show for our efforts. Although we've been searching high and low for the blasphemy, we've seen neither hide nor hair of it. Unfortunately, everyone else has had better luck. We've received reports of lesser beasts throughout Garbania. Putting them down is as important as hunting the blasphemy that got away. To complicate matters, rumors have been circulating that these beasts were Skull's kin. Well, this was true of the recent incident in Alagania, or whatever. We cannot have people jumping to conclusions, given that they might feel tempted to do. It has been suggested that we take these individuals into custody for their own protection as much as the safety of others, but that would only isolate them even further and give credence to the rumors. The recent unrest has hindered the efforts of the Silver Griffins to no end. Therefore, I ask that you aid them in their endeavors and see if there's naught that can be done. Also, you'll be joined by another volunteer. Try not to be too surprised. I thought my ears were burning. It's you, the biatch. I said I don't need to keep her. You've earned a measure of trust, and this shouldn't be taken to mean otherwise. Thick as thieves are we now, and there's no need for the sodding collar, eh? We all know it's not coming off anytime soon. But if this is how it is to be, then fine, so long as he keeps out of my way. I want the two of you to visit the Silver Griffin's headquarters in Gahana. Several relatives of the Crania Lupai have agreed to meet with them, and we could do with a measure of precaution. If anyone so much as mentions the skulls, I'll deal with it. Understood? Let's get this over with. She's as much as... excuse me. She's as much at risk of turning as anyone. Maybe even more so. You don't need the echo to see the weight she's carrying. She's got to handle... She's still not got a handle on her own echo either. Sometimes the visions come without warning and with such force that it's all she can do to stay standing. There's no telling what might happen if she comes face to face with the family of her former comrades. So look out for her, please. I wish there was more I could do for her myself. But we all got our own duties, and I'll see them through to the end. So must we all. Follow Fordola's lead. We're counting on you both, but be ready to step in, even if she curses you for it. I'm fading fast. I can't even read anymore. I think I'm tapping out. I think I'm tapping out for the night. Peen, MMA Marks, Thuban, everybody that stopped by to say hi on the replay. Thank you so much for hanging out. I had a lot of fun. I'm trying to set you up with the raid, to be honest. Nah, that's cool. I should raid you with you in there. Who do we got on here? I'm not streaming. Okay. Let's see what we got, though. Let's see what we got. You did tell me to be sure to... Oh, look! My buddy Matt's on. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to raid his ass. I gifted you a sub to his channel. Raid my buddy, the one I wanted to raid you. I gifted you a sub to his channel. Oh, yeah, word? What is it? Okay, we'll check out the other dude. We'll definitely look out for you another time. Alright. I'm gonna pop dude on and let me see this real quick. Yup. Now I'm going over to him right now. You've always looked out for me, so I'm gonna do that. There we go. see this reaction. Wow, you're right.
Yo, did I miss something? Yo, BMX? BM2KX. Yo, y'all appreciate the raid, man. Welcome in, everybody. What up, Bradley?
Hey, look at that. Cool.
Yo, BMX, I appreciate you, man. Thank y'all for that hype train, man. Boy, Nerd. Boy, Tommy, JoJo, I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all. Y'all ain't have to do that. We ain't had a hype train since 1982.
82 was a good year.
1982 is a long time. I can't see shit. Fuck that, man. Oh my god, I can't see a fucking thing. I can't see shit.
And look at that. We got a follow off that. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Alright, well, we're going to keep them up, but we're going to be hopping off of here. I'm going to see my boy Matt. Alright, everybody. Take care.